Alright, what's good with y'all? It's good, YouTube. Today, we're gonna talk about something very important, very crucial to your well being and your overall lifestyle. This is a video for how you can improve yourself in 2022. So, I'm not finna do too much. Let's just get right into it. Alright, so when I say improve yourself, I mean improving yourself just mentally, physically, and spiritually. So, 10 things you could do to improve yourself, right? It's very simple, nothing really complicated or convoluted about it. One thing you can do, and it's a major thing that not a lot of people do, and it might sound crazy, but just drink water. Water is so crucial and so important for the body, right? Most of your body is comprised of water, and you need that daily intake of water, that regular intake of water. You need to be flushing out toxins and things of that nature on a regular basis. You should be training yourself to drink water. You should at least drink 1 gallon of water a day. Some might say 2 gallons, but one gallon of water a day that's good. Or if you want to keep it even more simplistic, another thing that you can do to make sure that you're staying hydrated when you go to the bathroom and oh shit, excuse me. When you go to the bathroom, right, and you gotta take a leak, next time you take a leak, check yourself. What color is your pee? Is it dark, dark, dark yellow? I'm talking about the color yellow, like crown. Is it brown? Maybe you need to, take a little step back from the alcohol. No, but all jokes aside, yes, that's a very simplistic way to check how hydrated you are. Your body has a way of telling you, the smallest things. You just have to pay attention to it, right? So listen to yourself. Mind yourself. Like when you start to feel a little bit off, it's your body telling you something. And 9 times out of 10, we don't listen and we don't recognize these subtle and little signs that our body is trying to tell us. So when we ignore that, we wind up paying the price for it in the long run. So I'm going on a whole tangent right now, but that's one way that you can tell, right, if you're severely dehydrated. A lot of us are walking around severely dehydrated, and it can be a very easy, simple fix. And you don't want to just drink any old water, right? You want to drink the best of the best. You want to make sure that you're drinking spring water, and make sure that it's a good spring water. Spring water is a water that is naturally occurring in the spring. Water that flows through a mountain, basically, and it has naturally reoccurring minerals in it, things that are good for the body. So you don't need any added mineral water or anything like that. Spring water already has those natural minerals that are reoccurring in it. So that's one thing. You don't have to worry about, oh well, I need a little bit of something extra. You covered. All right. And another thing that's great about spring water is it's pure. It's clean. You know, it's like you don't have to worry about anything. It doesn't have any contaminants, anything like that. So you don't have to worry about whether that it's been processed with chemicals or it's had anything that's unnatural that has been added to it. It's spring water. It should already come as it is, clean, pure, untouched. Nothing going on with it at all whatsoever. And another thing also, spring water is naturally alkaline. Yes. Anything that is above don't fire me up for this, but I don't know off the top of my head, but anything that's over 7.5 I believe is alkaline. So it's naturally over, all spring water should be naturally over like 7 to 7.5 pH level. So you good and you covered in that area also. And let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You don't need to go and buy any type of alkaline water, right? That's suspicious in itself. You gotta stay away from that. Alkaline water, nah. Any water that has been, I call that genetically enhanced water, right? Like it just specifically says alkaline water. Any type of water that has, you gotta watch out for labels. You gotta learn to start reading. That's another thing too. A lot of people don't read when they go to the grocery store. They go to the grocery store, they just grab, go. They don't pay attention to labels, anything like that. They don't look at the nutrition facts. The average person, they're not gonna do that. But what I'm getting at is purified water, distilled water, alkaline water. These are waters that you'll want to stay away from. And the waters that you would want to gravitate towards is spring water, like I said. And yes, a good spring water that you could go and pick up is Mountain Valley spring water. That's a great spring water that you can have in your life, and it's just so crisp. It's so clean. You could just taste the freshness. I feel like that's one of the best waters ever. Like that's just one. That's one. I'm not gonna go list a whole number of things because I spent 8 minutes talking about water. But yes, but that's just how crucial it is for you. I just had to get into that. It gets deep. You just don't know how something so simple can have a drastic effect on your life. It affects everything you got going on in your body. Everything. I could just sit here forever and talk about water. I could just rename this whole video everything water does for you, right? But I don't want to get too far into that and veer away from the initial discussion. Let's go on to the next topic. Okay, number two. Food. Change what you eat. You are what you eat. You are what you ingest. You are what you drink. You are what you put into your body. Your mind. It affects your mind, soul, thought process. It affects everything. First thing you eat in the morning, that's gonna create a chain effect on how you move throughout the day. So that first thing that you intake when you wake up in the morning, it's gonna be crucial. So if you do decide to eat some breakfast, make sure it's something that's extremely nutritious. So what type of food can you do? What type of food can you eat in the morning that can really affect your life? Well, life. What type of food can you eat in the morning that can really affect you and get your day started, get you going in the morning? Well, this might not seem like the norm, but something that can affect you in the morning and get you going is fruits. Fruits. Fruits is very good first thing in the morning. Why? Because it's something that's extremely light. It's very easy to break down, and 9 times out of 10, it's gonna get you going like pretty well. You're gonna be able to conquer out the whole day. You're gonna be feeling very good when you ingest fruits. You're ingesting natural sugars, and you're getting a whole variety of benefits that you wouldn't get from if you just got like something, say like a bowl of cereal, you know, your everyday type of thing, like your regular breakfast. Oh, I'm gonna just get like some frosted flakes or something. Like frosted flakes versus something like strawberries or wild blueberries. Wild blueberries. Wild blueberries first thing in the morning. Really just any time of the day. Wild blueberries are very good for your memory. So excuse me. When you got a whole lot of things going on in the day, you could look it up yourself. You don't have to take my word for it. I'm not a doctor, I'm not any of these things. But wild blueberries, just to name one thing, if nothing else, is very good for your memory off rip. So when you ingesting wild blueberries, it'll help you tackle a lot of things in a day. Something else that is good first thing in the morning when you wake up, avocados. That's very good for the brain. It's very good for getting you going when you first waking up in the morning. It is very healthy, and fats also. That's a extremely healthy fat. It's so good. It's man, I'm not finna get too far into avocados. I'm not finna get into that. But you can make yourself a little avocado toast, right? That's one thing. Instead of going for that omelet or that big old stack of pancakes, try getting you some fruits, man. Just get you some fruits, get you some nuts and seeds, like you know, eat on that like first thing in the morning, along with, wait for it, a nice little thing of water. Get you a nice little thing of spring water. So there we have it. We got fruits, right? So the fruits are for electricity. And another thing, we're not just talking about waking up just first thing in the morning. We also talking about just overall foods that you could eat that can just improve your life. And another thing you can do lower your intake of meat. If you do that, you can prevent yourself from feeling sluggish. You'll have much more energy. If you're a meat eater, if you're a vegan, who's also a vegan, just we just making a statement. General statement. You don't have to be a vegan, you know. I'm just saying, lower your intake of meat, right? It can help you drastically. It can benefit you so much throughout the day. You will notice very subtle changes. Red meat can like really make your skin oily and give you bad acne and all types of stuff like that. And it can really have a psychological effect on your mental also. It's just like it gets really deep. Dairy, eggs, you don't have to quit stuff like that cold turkey, but it will help you. And I'm gonna leave that at that. And another thing, real quick, try to up that intake of vegetables. We already said fruits, nuts, seeds. One more thing, you might not be thinking of this: herbs. Yeah, that's right, I said it. Herbs. So, a few herbs that I can name off rip: burdock roots, ginger roots. Let's see another one. Sea moss is good. I don't know if that's necessarily a herb, but sea moss is good. It's so good for the body. It has 92 of 102 of the minerals that the body is comprised of, and that pretty much fuels you throughout the whole day. So, with that being said, it's pretty damn good. Excuse my language, but yeah, it's pretty damn good for you. Another herb, blue vervain, is good for the prostate. Off rip, that's another one. Dandelion roots, very very good first thing in the morning. That's like some that's a extremely healthy alternative to coffee. Don't believe me? Go to the store, get you some dandelion root. Next time you get up in the morning, make you some dandelion tea. Put a little bit of cream in there. You want my suggestion? I say get you some like almond milk or coconut milk or something like that. It's way better for you. But you don't have to listen to me. A little bit of agave, whatever type of sugar you want. Voila, drink that. You good. That's just a few herbs, just to name a few, man. But that is very, very good for you first thing in the morning. Another thing that you can do to improve yourself, man. Oh, did I also mention that drinking water is good for your glow? It really is. Though food is too. Everything that I'm talking about it helps your complexion. When you take care of yourself and you do it well, it you're gonna start to see yourself in a different light. Literally, you will see it. Results show over time. But another thing that you can do to help improve your overall lifestyle is exercise. Exercise is so crucial, man. It is extremely crucial for you, right? Not enough of us do it. It's a lot of us out here overweight. A lot of us out here that are, I don't want to say underweight, but a lot of us are nutrition deficient. We don't get enough of the nutrients that we need throughout the day. One thing that you could do to, tackle that is get you some burdock root, like I just said. Nah, but yeah, back to what I was just saying. Exercise is good for you. So another thing, let me just say this. Exercise is good for improving the blood flow in the body, and it also boosts your immune system. It helps you tackle those, unwanted germs and things that you pretty much deal with on the daily a lot easier. When you get sick, you'll be able to recover faster because exercise. You'll be surprised just what exercising does. All you really need 10 minutes. 10 minutes out your day. You don't gotta work out for you can really get a good sweat in 5 minutes. And you don't even need to go to a gym. All you need is you. What do I mean by that? Get you a good old calisthenics workout, man, or what some people, of my complexion like to call it. Get you a good hood workout in. You know what I'm saying, my boy? Yeah, get you that going. Get all you really need to do, seriously, just the basics. Cardio. What you could do for that? Jumping jacks, run in place. Simple. What you could work on your legs. Never skip leg day. Squats, push-ups. That's working on the whole torso. That's a good exercise right there. You can create a simple exercise regimen that you could do daily. Do 50 push-ups a day. Do I mean, do 50 squats and 50 push-ups a day. See how it affects your life. You don't even gotta go that high if you can't do all that. But yeah, that's that's just something. Just to put that out there, as just something that you can do to improve your life. Another thing, sunlight. A lot of us, we vampires out here. We don't remember that that sunlight, it does do something for you. So sunlight produces that vitamin D. Yes, you need that. So go outside, get you some sunlight. Not gonna stay too long on that one because I stayed said quite a bit on the first few. So we're gonna move on. Another thing that I forgot to cover: stretching, or take it a bit further, yoga. Do some yoga. That's good for the blood flow. It's good for clearing the mind. It's good for keeping your muscles fluid. You know what I'm saying? It goes. That's one thing that you should incorporate with exercising. You can't exercise without stretching. It's very good for relieving the body of lactic acid. When you exercise and you finish especially if you're going hard, if you do a really nice workout, it's gonna make the body tense up, and you're gonna have a buildup of lactic acid, and That's where that muscle soreness comes in, and that can be a real. But what you do to combat that is you stretch, and that helps you relieve some of that lactic acid. And then, when you do that daily along with exercising, you're gonna feel rejuvenated and refreshed and a lot better than you would have had you not stretched for another round of exercising to go even harder than you did yesterday because you stretched. So that's something that you got to keep in mind. That'll help you stay consistent with your exercise goals. Now, another thing, I think this is a big one. Well, all of them are big ones, right? But get you a salt lamp. Hold on, I got something to show you. Get y'all a handy dandy salt lamp. I'm talking about Himalayan pink salt lamp. Why? It's an air purifier. Naturally an air purifier. You might want to get you a few salt lamps. Put you one in each room. Why not? More the merrier. Because when you have tongue twister. When you have multiple salt lamps, you have multiple air purifiers. What the salt lamp does, it attracts the dust when it's turned up to the max as far as the brightness, and it helps you breathe more better because the air is a lot cleaner. So that's a very, very good investment, and it also helps you get up a lot smoother in the morning. Your serotonin levels get boosted when you have a salt lamp in the room, so that's another thing to take note of. Also, it kind of neutralizes all the electronic devices in the room. I'm not gonna spend too much time on that one. What's the next one? Alright. Another thing you can do to improve your overall lifestyle. Get you some things that are eco-friendly. This one's just optional. Like, honestly, you don't have to do this one. But eco-friendly things, well, let's say this. Your clothes. Your body, you have to take breaths. Breathing helps you live better. I know that's like duh, but not just breathing through your nose and your mouth. Conscious breaths help you live better. And not just, like I said, breathing through your inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth, but your whole body needs to breathe. So one thing you could do to help yourself, and I feel like this will very much help a lot of people, especially if you get hot easily, which that's another thing that I like to get into. If you might have low iron levels, so you might want to get yourself a cast iron skillet to increase your iron intake, because the foods that you cook will take on the properties of the cast iron skillet. But I digress. Like I was saying, get you some breathable clothes. So that'll help your body breathe a whole lot better. So like some breathable socks, let's see, a breathable shirt, stuff like that. Just clothes, any type of clothing brand that you know that sells clothes that are breathable. A good one that is notable when it comes to mine is Hanes. They got quite a bit of breathable clothes. They got socks, shirts, tank tops, and they even got shorts and underwear. That's another thing too. That's a major thing. You know, you wanna let your private area have a lot of women breathe. Yeah, yeah. So if you're a guy that likes to wear tidy whities, no judgment. Maybe you might want to, you know what I'm saying, switch to boxers because it's not necessarily the most comfortable feeling to just have your junk. Look, it's just more freedom. I'm gonna just keep it at that. So let's see, meditation. That's the next one. Meditation. It is extremely good for you. It helps you keep a clear conscience. It helps you stay focused. It helps you realign yourself. Meditation is so good for you on so many levels, and I know it's hard for a lot of today, but it's not as hard as you might think it is, man. All you gotta do is you don't need long, 5-10 minutes out of your day. You know, put yourself in a dark space. Go to YouTube, look up some binaural beats. You don't even need that. And bam, you got yourself a good meditation session. It's very good for your lifestyle. I promise you. If you meditate daily, you will look at things a lot differently as you go throughout your day. Another thing you could do. All of us are. I know all of us got social media. Disconnect from social media. Go do something. Go outside. Connect with yourself. Put your phone down. Something as simple as that. I know that's just like seems like what, but that's a real thing. That can really help you appreciate yourself so much more when you put your phone down and you do things that you actually like. Read a book. Don't even watch TV. That's another part of it. Read a book. Go outside. Go exercise. Catch you some sunlight. We're going back into the other things that we just said. And number 10. Take care of yourself. What do I mean by that? Well, a lot of men that probably don't want to hear this, but I'm sorry, I'm tripping. Yeah, get you a mani pedi. A lot of men too scared to go get a manicure and pedicure out here, but hey, it's it's just like a stereotype. Don't be afraid to tap into that feminine divine energy. Get yourself a manicure, pedicure. treat yourself. Another thing you could do to take care of yourself, go see a chiropractor. You like go see a chiropractor? What? Yeah, go see a chiropractor. You don't have to get in the wreck to go see a chiropractor. A lot of us dealing with things that we've been dealing with for years, as far as lower back pain, because we lift something a long time ago and it kind of like and we never took care of that properly. So it's a big thing. It really is. When your spine is even the slightest bit misaligned, that can cause a whole slew of problems. You can get frequent migraines. You can find a lack of focus throughout the day. It's just a lot. But yeah, go see a chiropractor. All you need is one day out of the weekly. Get yourself back in alignment. Realign to refocus. And last but not least, something else that you can do to take care of yourself. Go get a massage. That's another thing that goes hand in hand with exercising, stretching. Something as simple as that. But it also can help improve blood flow and reduce that tension that we was just talking about not too long ago. But that's gonna wrap up the video for today, as far as 10 things you can do to improve your lifestyle in 2022. But that's it, man. Yeah, that's all I got for y'all. So I'm gonna catch y'all next time. Make sure y'all hold on. Let me direct y'all to that right there. Yeah. Make sure you go like, comment, subscribe, share, all of that. No. Yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm telling you again because you need to do it. If you stuck to the end of the video, blessings. But yeah, man, with all of that being said, that's it. That's the end of the video. I see y'all.